Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV with the Rude Man. In the last episode, Sid gave us a quest to go out and check some crystals. But we've also got a quest up here from Glomant. And let's see what that is. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plan's to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds, but a disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also got to act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best if you learned it from the experts. So get yourself near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Well, that's easy enough. Alright, let's get out there. Polar bear. Alright, well, let's see where these crystals are here. This is what he wants us to survey, so let's go do that. Well, he did say the plasmoids were going to like that. Or dislike it, I don't know. There's another one over here. Did I miss it? Watch that frog. Did he kill the frog? Good for him. There's another one. Holy crap. Oh, booger. All right, note to self. Watch your health. I wasn't watching my health, and I died. A silly death as deaths go. Alright, he's gonna get me. I might as well just take him out if I can. Alright, now let's try to do this again. Got it, finally. Okay, did that give me all 5? It did. Alright, let's get out of here before something else happens. Alright, now we have to go and find out how they salute, so let's go take care of that. Yeah, these Nixes, stay behind them. They don't lick you. Well, that didn't work, did it? I didn't get behind him. They got to be able to see you. All right, if we can get up on the hill here. Go away. Leave me alone. There we are. There's our destination. Are we okay? Yeah. All right, so here's our destination. Nothing to report, sir. We have received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend the patrols be increased. Okay, so we saw the salute. There we go. Sweet. Let's go back and tell Sid. Whee! God, these things are nasty. See if we can stay away from that one. I don't like getting licked. It's no fun. Besides, it's slimy. Alright, let's talk to the guy about the salute first. So, did you manage to learn the Imperial salute? No. Best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. Alright, let's talk to this little guy. Sark, is it? You're called Roland Painter, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Glaumont. As a fellow adventurer and son of Erosia, both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourself as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and the helmets. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means, from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. Alright, so we gotta go get uniforms. You have the readings? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purposes though I pray that we won't have to need of their power. Many thanks. Alright, so we got to go out and get some uniforms. Let's take care of that. Thank God we only need 3. Oh, looks like there's other people up here. That might help. Let's see if we can join. Now, one of the good things about this game is you can fight with people you don't know. You don't have to be partied up, and both of you get credit for the fight. But since I'm kind of butting my way into his fight here, I'm letting him get the first hit in. That'll make sure that he's going to get the credit. We're getting it too. Makes it a lot easier. I don't have to battle so darn hard. Wonder if he's done. He might be done. I still need one. Yep, we're on our own. He's done with his. But thankfully, we had a little bit of help. Uh-oh. That's going to be a problem. Oh no. Doggone it, I keep attracting more. If we get what I need, I get... Okay, so that guy isn't one that I need. Neither is that guy. Get away, get away, get away. Oh, shoot. Save me. Heal me, little booger. Oh, I gotta keep from getting attacked by those. Okay. Let's see. Those are not what I need. I need one more, but they're not any of those guys. There we go. And he's off by himself. That should make a difference. There we go. That should be the 3. Get the hell out of here. Well, it's definitely a lot easier playing the game with friends, but you know, we're soloing this, so for the videos, and I've been doing it for a long time, so it's not a big deal. It's just a little bit harder. Got to be a little bit more careful, not take on too much. Don't take on more than you can handle. Alright, I got the uniforms. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? I sure did. 3 helmets, 3 jackets. Damaged as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Enganoff at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendors should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead, and have been assured that he is expecting you. Worry not, we have already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as the nature of your mission. Alright, let's let's go. All right, here's the uniforms we discussed. So you're the venture that Sark sent. I've been waiting for you. Let's see what you've got for me. I see. Ah, yes. I reckon I can hammer these back into shape. After all, I owe your friend Sark a favor or two. Took good care of the old Angenhoff back in the days, before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the venture's life calling him. But here I go blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Eganoff will have your gear looking as good as new. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in a battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not your priority. Do send Sark my regards, will you? Okay, so we've got our uniforms. We're getting closer to being able to go on our mission. Although the hard part, I think, is going to be getting the Magitech armor. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Eganoff never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst the Imperial forces. Lest you fear that Garleans might detect your foreignness, foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Erosia. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, These conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I'm full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Good work getting them Imperial duds. You'll be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of their shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. I told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. 'Tain't far from the truth, now I come to think of it. Any road, we should start seeing more patrols than we have up until this point. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suit and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near as Reverend's Toll as you can. Like as not, though, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If they do need a bit of extra encouragement, use this smoke signal here, filched fresh from the Imperial Scout. They'll come running when they see that, and when the cavalry arrives, you hit them hard and you make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now. So run along, eh? Oh, and don't forget to salute. Okay. Guess we got some action. Oh. I think we need to get in a uniform, don't we? There's that, and then we need the helmet. There we go. All right. He tried to fool me. Whipped around there. I got him. I got his ticket. All right, there's our guy. But oh, geez, watch that guy. All right, so but before we do that, I need to get. Do I have the Imperial Salute? I do not. Let me get the Imperial Salute emote. Where is it? There it is, right there. Okay, I need to get that. Let's grab it. And we'll put it in right there. Okay. So, now I should be able to just go like this and that, and we've got it. All right, let's go talk to him. Okay, so here we go. Got him targeted. Let's give him a salute. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your description, they're well beyond the perimeter, but I will not have said it that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. Should aught go awry, use your smoke signal to call us. Alright, I can do that. That's part of the plan, actually. Whoa, what happened? Now, if you remember, the guy that asked us to repair the uniforms told us that, hey, these are just for looks. They're not going to protect you much. They're not that good armor. So one of the things that somebody might do is forget and leave them on. I don't want to do that. I want to get my other clothes back on. So let's do that. I got some new clothes, by the way, that should be a little bit better. There we go. I haven't been paying attention. I got new clothes, better armor. All right, we're going to throw a smoke grenade down. If you look down below at my action bar, my level bar, I am so close to leveling to 46, and it says I have to be sorted 46 to do this quest. So I'm gonna go out and grind a little bit, and then we can do this. All right, back with a new and improved Roland. I did a couple of grinding mobs, and I also realized I hadn't done my level 40 job quest, and I hadn't done my level 45 job quest, so I did manage to finish those, and we got some new equipment for that. So let's see what we can do now. I hope you don't mind me joining. Seeing as how we're seizing advanced weaponry, I thought it best to be on hand. Ah, there she is. This is the place. But where's the enemy? Sir, over there. Send in the Reaper. Let us make an example of these insurgents. Alright, there's our armor. Let's see, what do we got? Let's take out these guys. Oh, I also got Garuda now. Garuda out. Here's Garuda. Alright, now we gotta take this Reaper out. company, take this Medica out. We don't want him healing anybody. Alright, let's switch out Ifrit for Garuda. All right, we got it. At last, our own Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, but does seem rather worse for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. Eh? But aren't those things protected by thick armor? Well, yeah, they are, but it's kind of odd the casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, whatever it is we're dealing with, we're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Cart chocobo. I heard that. A hall has been set aside for us in Revenant's Toll. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Roland. Bowling with Lalafels. Oh, it's got a limp. Look at that. Oh, my God. All right. Let's head back to town. Well, we're getting closer to a rescue mission here. We've got our Magitech armor. We've got our other armor, our disguised armor, Imperial such. The Magitech armor? Well, Sid and the others took it inside. Go on in, join them. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry, though. Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till it's done. It's a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Oh, jeez. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Mordona. But all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details. Something we're going to have to get. As I believe the Chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about it, having you appropriate more Reapers, but even the dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their cores. We would not risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there's a solution: to substitute the Magitech core with a mammoth heart. In case you don't know, a mammoth heart can be used to grant sentience to an automatron. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ulda and collect it. Oh, of course, and pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of... I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Oh, so we have to pay for it. Well, fine and dandy and fine. I guess we're heading to Ulda, but that's going to be a trip for another episode. We're going to end it here, and I'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.